What's up, guys? My name is Jeff. I'm the owner of RDR Gear in Salt Lake City, Utah, and today we're looking at the Staccato P Duo. We'll be comparing this to the previous video we did on the Triarch 2011. I feel like it's just, I don't know, man. This slide seems way smoother than the Triarch. Maybe it's because, one, it's a brand new gun, I just borrowed it, but man, it just feels like I'm all over the place in regards to the way the gun's moving. All right, so one thing I do like, I don't know if these are the Gen 2 magazines or not. If you're a STI or Staccato owner, let me know. Are these Gen 2s? I think they are with the bigger base pad, or maybe these are 20 rounders, so I don't know. This is not my pistol. I borrowed it from a customer, but maybe that's what these are. But man, these feel so much better into loading. So I know that there was a Gen 2 mag coming out. This might be it, but pretty awesome in that aspect. So the new texture on the 4.4 Staccato, which is this newer version, not the 4.1, which was the Marshall SOG pistol. I do like the longer length. I like the aesthetics of it. I like the fact that this grip here not have the big ass mag hole at the bottom. That I did not like. So that gun is that slide cycles so fast. Yeah, it's definitely. I do not like, though, already this weird shape of the beaver tail. Those corners are kind of rough right there. I don't like how that's kind of, normally they come up and they kind of swoop up. This being cut flush the back of the hammer, that I definitely don't like. I feel it's kind of digging into me right there. So, but that's definitely not something I find on my Triarch at all. The Triarch has a much bigger beaver tail and swoops, and I also feel the Triarch slide is not as, like a wild horse almost. So, but we'll be able to do a comparison video at a later date. We'll do another video. We'll shoot them mag for mag next to each other.
More rounds?
We can do one more mag, and I'll do a couple more rounds, and we'll just talk about the red dot.
Okay, rolling.
So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the dot.
Let's not talk. Oh, I guess, yeah, you could talk. Take that from the top, though.
I'm gonna turn the dot off here and just use the iron sights. One of the things I absolutely do not like about this gun is the fact that it's dot modular, I guess, delta point and or RMR. I feel they should have been cut, for one, to make a really funky set of sights, which I'm not a fan of, but we're gonna try and shoot these things irons only, no dot on. Yeah, pretty decent. I mean, I actually shoot better with the irons than with the dot off than I do with the dot on. I just don't like how high the dot sits in the gun, but maybe I'm just used to RMR. And the fact that I'm on my 4th delta point that I just shattered the other day. I dropped the 320 delta point pro from about 2 feet and I cracked the glass. It fell right in the protective housing, so that'll be my 4th one that I'll get replaced now. So, but overall, gun's not bad. I might have to, this might be an issue for me for my hands, but my hands are already shitty anyway from all the kydex and whatnot, but I would like a little more pronounced beaver tail. But other than that, guns are pretty legit. I could see why a lot of guys are going to this for duty guns for law enforcement. So, and they look sexy too. I like the lines, the cocking serrations, they look sharp. And then with Dark Side Precision doing all the new grip texture on these things, he does some awesome texture work with the shape of the Staccato print in here, so pretty cool. All right, guys, so we're finished shooting. We're back to the studio. I'll give you some specs on the Staccato P Duo. See you soon. What's up, guys? My name is Jeff. I'm the owner of RDR Gear in Salt Lake City, Utah, and today we are going to talk about the Staccato 2011 P Duo. Recently we did a video on the Triarch 11, And you guys had asked me questions about comparisons. At the time, I did not know. I had not shot or played with a ton of the Staccato pistols. I had seen some of the early version, which I guess would be considered the 2019 gun that the Marshalls are using, the 4.1 pistol. And that had the bigger mag well and the tree bark kind of grip. So this is the current version that they're offering in the 4.4 pistol, the Staccato P Duo. So this is a loaner gun from a friend of mine. This is a unique pistol. We shot it today, my first time shooting it. Gun is very, very fast. Has a lot of cool features. You get a lot of pistol for your money, and we're gonna go over a lot of those features today. So first things first, if you did not know, this is a 2011 wide body pistol, a double stack magazine. I believe these are the new Gen 2 magazines. I did notice these things loading super easy, very good reliability. I had 0 malfunctions. We shot quite a few rounds today, but the overall spring tension here was phenomenal. These are very easy to shoot or very load, and they load in the gun and they drop clean very easily. So I was super happy about that. This particular pistol has a Delta Point Pro on it. If you did not know, this gun takes 2 different optics. It'll take a Delta Point Pro or an RMR. In the package, you get both mounting plates for either dot. The iron sight system here is designed to take and work with either pistol dot, whether you do the Delta Point Pro or the RMR. With that being said, that's probably my only thing that I don't like. I have now been running an RMR for some time. I am actually on my 4th Delta Point in the last year, almost 2 years now. I have another one to send back that I broke just last week. So these things are great, but I do not find the same robustness that I find in an RMR that in the Delta Points. They don't hold up well to drop. So unfortunately, it did have an accident. The pup's running around, it got bumped, it fell, it landed on top of the reinforcement housing here, and the glass is broken. So that's for what it's worth. The reason for the super tall sights, because it has multiple dots, that's another thing that's kind of a frustration for me, is that with the way this front sight is built, it's kind of a platform with a fiber on top. Very bright sight and all that, but you need, for off-duty or concealed carry holster, you have to have some type of a Staccato-driven 2011 holster and Kydex for this gun. It won't fit a traditional 2011, 1911 concealment holster. That's one of the downsides as well, that the guys are making Kydex holster these now are making the molds specifically for this front sight, where my Triarch will fit any off-the-rack 2011, 1911 style holster with a little bit of a mod if it's a 1911 type pistol holster. So I like the clock installation, is very clean, very easy to use. The step down is new for this pistol here. Light mounting rail for any pistol that you want to run. I did find that running the X300 is a better solution with these pistols than the TR1s. I did put the TR7 on here and the TR9. Both those work nice as well, so for the holsters. So that worked fine there. Holsters, Safariland does offer, when we stock them, for the 6390 and 6360 RDS holsters for the 4.1 and the 4.4 pistol. This being the 4.4, no issue with the holster whatsoever. That was no brainer. I like the texturing on here. With this grip module, it's kind of a different material than the traditional grip module is. It feels that way anyway. But it is a little bit slick, but the great thing about that is Darkside Precision does a lot of great, amazing stipple work on these frames, and he has the option to send yours into him, buy one from him, etc. But there's some really cool grip texture options he has for these pistols. Ambi safety. The one thing that kind of got me today a little bit is the beaver tail is not as pronounced as on my Triarch. The beaver tail in the Triarch comes up and kind of covers the edge of the hammer right here. This one's kind of cut flush. It's got these 2 little swoops right here. And when they did that, it's no longer has the ability to be kind of around at the beaver tail, traditional beaver tail shape. It's kind of like a square, so to speak. The only thing I got on me today was with my hand right here. This became a little sore after a couple of magazines today, where my Triarch does not have that because it's kind of a fat rounded beaver tail. I don't know if I liked this as much as I do the other ones. The blending was decent right through here. So again, no problem there. But again, the shape of it is what got me. It's kind of a squared off one right here, which that didn't do well for me today. So between the two pistols, at the end of the day, let's let me grab the Triarch real quick. So at the end of the day, I think that the Triarch for me, RMR does it for me. I took off the front sight, I didn't need it. But this for a carry gun is a much better pistol for me personally due to, one, the shape and reduction of the grip itself. The beaver tail, as I mentioned, you'll see how that beaver tail is much fatter and has a much bigger swoop. So when I get on that pistol, I don't have any kind of irritation right through here. Both are ambi-safety pistols. Flat face trigger on this one, rounded trigger on the Triarch, or on the STI. Front cock inspirations, I feel the Triarch is slightly lighter. I will try to get some weight specs on both these guns. But at the end of the day, for an EDC concealed carry gun, I think the Triarch does offer a better solution in that aspect, just because of the grip reduction, the weight reduction, the chamfered slide. But other than that, and the ability to have this gun in a direct mounted option with the RMR here, gives me a bigger variety of holster options. So we'll have another video coming up shortly that really does compare these two together, apples to apples. And then you guys will be able to kind of see a lot of things we cover in both. So with that being said, if I was to get a new one today, I think the Staccato Duo does a great job. And for a 2011 red dot that doesn't crush the bank, this is a great pistol to look at if you're in the market for one. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, we try to post 2 to 3 videos every week. If you have any other questions, you can always email us at info@rrholsters.com. Otherwise, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, see you then. Take care.